The Canadian economy lost more than 40,000 jobs in July.
I learned that America don't want you guys to know that it's a lot cheaper to live abroad than it is to actually live in America.
You guys do realize 90% of Canada's most wealthiest people don't even live in Canada. You guys do realize 90% of Canada's most wealthiest people don't even live in Canada. I have friends making 8 figures a year, and all of them moved out of Canada even though they were born and raised here. Even when I started making 7 figures a year in Canada, I realized there's a huge limitation on how much money you can actually make in Canada. For example, I started having to pay 50% in taxes for doing more work. How does that make sense? Along with this, the tax rules in Canada just don't make sense. If you're in the US and you buy $1 million car, you can write off the full $1 million car. If you're in Canada, you can only write off $30,000 max, no matter how expensive the car is over a 5-year period. So the tax rules in Canada for entrepreneurs definitely suck. And it's gone so bad where one of my friends sold his company for $35 million. And before he actually ended up receiving his money, he moved to Dubai and sold his company there. So that way he didn't have to pay 50% in taxes to the government. So just remember, when you start making money in Canada, there is opportunity cost on how much money you can make.
If you live in Canada, you're cooked. And God forbid you make $1 million. Yeah, say goodbye to at least 40% of that when you got to pay your taxes, gang. I promise you, they trying to price us out right now. This place is the Matrix. And shout out to bro for keeping it real. He just unleashed the facts. You see what I'm saying? Even people in America, even Americans got it better than Canadians. You see what I'm saying? The best thing to do with your money right now, if you're trying to up your purchasing power, if you're trying to see a better quality of life, is take that USD, take that Canadian dollar, make it online, and take it to overseas countries. You see what I'm saying? Number 1 for that, hot right now, Vietnam. Number 2, Thailand. Number 3, the Philippines. Number 4, Colombia. Number 5, Mexico. We got a lot of, front runners coming up as we speak. People moving to Albania, Dubai, all these different countries where the opportunities to grow and keep wealth is more substantial, more beneficial for you. It used to be that people come to North America to make as much money as possible. But what happens when you make that money, gang? What happens when you become a millionaire out here? You're going to be able to keep your wealth? If you make $1 million right now, chances are after taxes, you're not going to be a millionaire no more. So people work 10, 20, 30 years. You see what I'm saying? Just to pay it all back in taxes. Nah, we got to start thinking smart. A lot of rich people, they don't even got bank accounts in North America, bro. They getting different, Cayman Islands accounts and Swiss bank accounts and all these different accounts to protect their wealth. We got to start thinking about this too, because this country is the Matrix, gang. I promise you, this continent, it's built on capitalism, and it's built in order to keep you in control and wipe you dry. Let's get to the real nitty gritty of what's going on here so we could protect our wealth, grow it, and, become financially free over the next 5 years. Let's get it.
I learned that America don't want you guys to know that it's a lot cheaper to live abroad than it is to actually live in America. When I was in Brooklyn, New York, I was spending close to $6,000 just to get by. And now that I left America almost 3 years ago, do you know I'm going to be the one to say it. A person that came from New York, one of the most expensive states in the damn world, bruh, make around $2,000 to $3,000 online. Right now, I'm in Thailand and I'm spending around $1,500 a month for all my expenses. Right now, I'm in a condo on the 50th floor, spending around $800 a damn month. Bruh, stop thinking that America is the best place to live. Learn how to make some money online, and you could literally leave America and still make American money and live the best life that you ever freaking wanted. Go follow this damn page. You want to see my journey? Go follow my YouTube, Cash Travels. I left America literally 3 years ago from New York. I booked a one-way flight ticket to Thailand and never looked back. If you guys want to learn, comment down below info and make sure to throw me a follow. I've been posting every single day showing you a normal ass person from New York could break free of the system. You can too.
And chances are, right now, you making $2K to $3K per month. That's minimum wage in North America. You see what I'm saying? So if you can transfer that to online income and then take that overseas to places like Thailand, Vietnam, Colombia, Mexico, or the Philippines, you're going to be living like a king. He's not wrong with what he's saying. You feel me? All it takes is $2K a month and you balling, you living like a king. Penthouses, villas, beachside, good food, no preservatives, none of the extra BS. And a lot of the condos over there, he said he paying like around, anywhere between $400 to $700 a month for, easy condo, 1 bedroom. You see what I'm saying? That's all we need. That's all you need. You don't really need all the bells and whistles. You get all that fully furnished. So you don't have to move in and worry about a bed and a sectional and a new fridge, a new dishwasher, and all these different expenses that North America likes to put on you. So you get into more debt, get into more problems with your money, and overall you live in paycheck to paycheck. So it's like you just going to work to survive. You see what I'm saying? When we live overseas, we make that online currency. We living like kings. It's no questions asked. Let's get into it.
The latest jobs report highlights a tough summer. The Canadian economy lost more than 40,000 jobs in July, sinking the share of people employed to an 8-month low. So among those who are the hardest hit are young people between the ages of 15 to 24. Statistics Canada says they lost 34,000 positions last month, while the employment rate for the age group fell to 53.6%. That is the lowest level since November 1998, outside of the COVID-19 pandemic. Overall, the unemployment rate was held steady at 6.9%, and the sectors hardest hit are in last month include the information, culture and recreation industry, construction and business building, and support services.
You know it's really bad when entire generations like Gen Z and millennials are just basically throwing up their hands and saying, what's even the point?
This is what I'm struggling with in America right now in my 20s. Why is everything so expensive? Why am I making more money waitressing than I would make using my college degree? I barely have a life. I have 2 days off and I work Wednesday to Sunday, doubling just to pay my bills. At 22 years old, all of my bills are in my name. I have no help. How are y'all affording housing? In Myrtle Beach, a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. How are y'all getting insurance, going to the doctor, getting medicine? And then some of us are trying to be TikTok influencers. Who knows where that's going to get me? Me and my boyfriend are saving, but we barely see each other during the week, and it feels like we're working our out for nothing. Do we need to move somewhere for a better job opportunity that we don't know about? Do any of y'all really know what you want to do with your life right now? It is so scary being in America right now.
What am I doing wrong? I work every day and I'm still broke. Like, I have a decent job. I make some decent money.
Yeah, you broke because you live in America. Get out. You see what I'm saying? Get out of North America. To her question, shorty before him, who was asking, does she need to move somewhere? The answer is yes. Every single day you wake up, you get a choice. Do I want to stay in the mess that I'm in? Or do I want to change my life, make moves, move out the country, up my purchasing power, and begin living like a king? It's so simple. All you got to do is put the framework in plan, put the framework in motion. You see what I'm saying? Make that plan. I know a lot of people that moved to Thailand, and I'm getting ready to do it myself. Save up enough money, start monetizing online, gain some sort of online skill, take it overseas, and I guarantee you, you can trust me, that's the best way to go. We living in a very supreme window of time right now, where the opportunity to do this and become a digital nomad is hot. And I predict over the next 5 years, it's going to be a skyrocket increase in numbers. You see what I'm saying? With people that want to take this route in life, because it's the best move to make right now. A lot of people will say, just stay here and make more money. Yeah, all right. Listen, I'm going to catch y'all on the next clip, but pay attention to what's going on here, because I promise you, it's about to get serious.
$25 an hour is like the new $12 an hour in 2025. And the old folks don't get it because $25 an hour back in the day, you was balling. Now, bro, you can't. Come on, bro. Let me break it down. $25 an hour is what, $52 a year? Before taxes. So after taxes, you looking at what? Let's round down. $40K. Let's use some easy numbers. So over the course of a year, you working with $40,000. 40. So now let's kick in the bills. Let's start with housing. Average apartment costs $2,000 a month. Over the course of 12 months, that's $24K. That's already half gone. They're talking about, oh, your housing should only be 30% of what you make. How? I just took the average, and it's all half my income already gone.
I can't blame bro. He's 100% correct. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna say this is, hey, victim mentality, and you just level up and just boss up and make more money. Yeah, we could go that route, and we could definitely get to the bag and, level up by any means necessary. We ain't knocking people who want to do that. I'm trying to do that myself. But it comes to a point in time where we got to realize what the higher ups are doing, the kind of control that they're placing on the actual financial system as we speak. This is the matrix, gang. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They trying to price you out. In the future, they trying to put AI to take all these jobs. They got universal basic income coming in. They got digital currencies coming in. They got cryptocurrencies coming in. They trying to create an entirely new world right in front of your eyes. When you wake up in 2030 and the entire world is different, gang, you can't say we never told you. With that being said, grab your passport, make some money online, take it overseas. That's the best way to beat the matrix, and that's the best way to escape the higher cost of living that they keep trying to inflict upon us within North America. You see what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Let's get it.